Welcome to the Pretty Tarot YouTube channel. This is the Sagittarius reading for April 2018. And I am shuffling for you guys here. Hold on, let me fix the camera. Okay. That's better. Okay. Alright, sorry, apologize about that. So I'm shuffling for Sagittarius for April 2018, and keep in mind that this reading can apply to different areas of your life. It's a general reading. However, I will pull a love card for those of you if you find that this reading resonates with your love life. Otherwise, it's a general reading that can relate to different areas of your life, okay? And because there are so many of you Sagittarius out there, this reading may or may not resonate. I pray for the messages that come through for those who actually need them. I'm going to keep this light, and I'm going to just do my Sherman Caselli cards. I'm not going to do any clarifiers. I'm going to read the cards in reverse. Let me know how I'm doing, okay? So let me know in the comment section how I'm doing, since I'm doing something a little different here. I'm kind of taking things back to the beginning when I just kept the reading simple and brief, but I'm doing cards in reverse now instead of just only upright. So let me know how I'm doing, and if it makes any sense, if it resonates. Otherwise, if you're new, please subscribe if you'd like to know when other readings are coming out. Please hit the like button if you appreciate the reading. And like I said, I always appreciate you guys commenting and feedback, okay? So let me go ahead and get this going. Sagittarius. So it looks like you guys are seeing, you're kind of focused on new valuable starts and beginnings. You may even be focused on a large gain that could be valuable to you, whether it's money or something that holds a lot of meaning or valuable to you, something that could be new. You know, however, you guys could be focused on the fact that maybe this isn't happening for you. Like it hasn't started yet, it hasn't begun yet, but you would like it to. You would like to get this new start, this new valuable start going, this new valuable beginning, that you would like to see this new valuable offer of maybe of money, financial gains, or whatever it is that holds a lot of value to you come through. However, it may be something that is not happening yet, or something that you really like to happen but you're not seeing it happen. And you could be focused on that and how to maybe get it to happen. But what's hurting or affecting this is the fact that, you know, you could be guarded. You could be unable to see what's really going on, or what's really happening, or what's coming ahead. Some of you could even just be at a standstill and at a halt. You know, somebody could even have their head buried in the sand because they're just afraid of what's really coming up. But it just seemed like things have come to a halt or a standstill, and I feel like it's because you guys may possibly be guarded as well, because this person has their swords up. However, if they put their swords down, let their guard down. If you let your guard down, you can take that blindfold off there and be able to see all around you, okay? But that's kind of what's hindering you guys with whatever this new valuable beginning or start, or this large sum of gains, money, or something valuable that you want to start or begin or come for you. It's maybe that's why it's not happening. But what's hanging over the situation here is, you know, you guys could be desiring to make a move, but you're not making a move, okay? You're not making a move because, like I said, you're at a halt here. You're at a standstill. You're not making any moves because you're unsure of what's coming ahead. You're unsure of what's really going on. You may be even feeling blindsided, or just not know what to do or where to go next, you know? So therefore, you know, you want to make a move, but you're not making a move, and that's what's hanging over the situation there. What's underlying the situation is a desire to see things smooth out, okay? And a desire to really actually get somewhere. In the recent past here, and this could be the past few weeks, maybe the past few days, but I want to go more so in past few days, past few weeks, maybe over the past year. Like I said, there was a new start that it did not get off the ground. It did not get off the ground. Okay, and this is usually about a new start or beginning that it, you know, is difficult to get off the ground, that is, you know, difficult to even, or it may start out rocky, but it seems like no matter what, it didn't happen. Okay, for whatever reason, it did not happen. And I feel like it could be because, like I said, there were difficulties with getting it off the ground, and that's why it wasn't, because you had the Ace of Swords in the reverse there. Okay, now interesting enough, in the present position here, you guys got this Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords is usually representing feeling defeated, backstabbed, betrayed, down and out, outright exhausted, killing oneself. But in the reverse here, it seems like you're coming out of that phase of defeat, because perhaps, like I said in the past, something didn't get off the ground for you. Something didn't start. You didn't get that new beginning that you were hoping to, because it was just too difficult, or it just, something just didn't grasp there. But and you could have been feeling defeated, feeling just exhausted, worn out by the situation, and feeling you know, betrayed, hurt, whatever, or just killing, you know, kind of like killing yourself over the whole thing. But with this in reverse, you're coming out of that in the present moment, or you at least desire to come out of that. Okay, you're in your concerned position here, is you're concerned about the fact that you're not seeing your ships come through. You're concerned about not seeing your ships come through. In the outside influence of your situation here, Sagittarius, you have either your desire to come into your own and really be true to yourself and empower yourself in your situation and excel, or you are dealing with another fire sign individual, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone who has that fire energy in their chart. If you don't know what's in their natal birth chart, you can look it up on Cafe Astrology for free, or you can just you know, could just go by their sun sign, because it, you know, sometimes people have fire in other areas of their birth or natal chart. Okay, where they might be a rising moon or Venus or Mars in their chart. But if it's not someone with fire in their chart or as a sun sign, then this is someone who they are confident, warm, compassionate, caring, fun, sociable, very talkative, chatty, charismatic. They're someone who they may like to travel and have a good time. They could be also very passionate and fiery. They also could be temperamental and be someone who could be a hothead, or someone who could also be conceited and arrogant when they're not in their good energy. Okay, and they could be someone who's dominant, or they could be bossy when they're not in their good energy. They may even have a cat. They may like sunflowers or whatever, you know. But someone with fire energy, this could be very well you, like I said, as an outside influence, needing to come into your own, okay? And needing to do you, and needing to empower yourself in the situation as the outside influence, if it's not someone else with that energy, okay? In your obstacles here, you know, you got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, where the Ten of Pentacles is all about seeing yourself benefit in a situation, whether it's through inheritance or through a benefiting type of situation, gains, financial gains, or just you know, gains in some form, where there's through family or whatever, abundance, joy, you know. However, this has been an obstacle for you in seeing how you benefit in the situation, or seeing how you can benefit in the situation, or seeing yourself actually benefit in the situation in any kind of form at all, whether it's financially or through joy, abundance, happiness, whatever, you know. That's an obstacle challenge for you guys, Sagittarius, in the month of April 2018. Now, but you expect, though, even though this card is about being hopeful and optimistic and having faith, you kind of expect, because this is in reverse, that this is something that you're having a hard time with doing, you know. So you may be expecting the worst and being pessimistic or something, and just not really able to see the brighter side of things or of the situation. That's what's in your expectations there. The Star in reverse, you know. You may be thinking you're the worst and that you're not going to get what it is you need or want. in your future position between, you know, now and the next few weeks or the next few months, maybe even the next year, it looks like you have some sort of communication going on, or you're either anticipating communication, or you will communicate, or you're hoping for some communication, whether it's a letter, fax, email, phone call, social media, or face-to-face communication and contact. In your outcome, Sagittarius, and this is also outcome, you got victory here. This is victory. So this is also a card that represents stability, because you have these four wands here, that it forms almost like a home or something. You know what I'm saying? So this is stability. It could be a home. It could be also possibly marriage or engagement, because of this ring. This right here, and this is like a reef ring, but it still can represent engagement or marriage. But whatever the case is, you have stability here. You have success in whatever this is that you're hoping for. Okay, so I think that's a great outcome. Now, I meant to pull an extra card here to kind of give more clarification on what your reading is also focusing on. Kind of forgot to do that, because like I said, I'm trying to do this a little different here. But your reading kind of, the things that are coming up here for you this month, it's all revolving around your self-esteem here, okay? You need to work on your self-esteem, because your self-esteem is affecting your situation. It's affecting your success, your abundance, your prosperity. It's affecting Okay, I absolutely hate it when that happens. I had a call coming through. Sorry, you guys. But, yeah. So, you guys, as an advice card, you have the life experience card here. Okay? And that is saying to you, a significant life event could be coming up for you guys. You also could gain a powerful revelation that leads to change. Take some time to spread your wings. Okay? But pay attention to the fact, though, that, oops, that's too many cards, that your self-esteem, though, with the self-esteem card focused around your reading, that you have to be confident in yourself. You have to know who you are, know what you have to offer. You have to be confident that whatever comes your way, you guys can handle it. You know, work on your confidence, work on your self-esteem. You also have to make sure you love yourself. So if this is involving anything with your love life, you gotta make sure that you love yourself, okay, in this situation, before you can love anyone else, or before you can give of yourself to anyone else. But more than anything, work on your confidence, because it affects the outcome of everything in your life. If you don't have any confidence, because you don't have any self-esteem, or you have low self-esteem, you will run, you will hide, you'll bury your head in the sand, you will settle for less than you deserve, you'll fear that you can't handle things, that you can't do it, that you can't win, that you don't have what it takes, and that's not true, okay? So you guys definitely work on that, okay? Other advice cards for you guys, or at least indications. I'm going to go with this one right here. You got to know something's a no. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. Actually, yeah, there's one more card for you guys. Damn. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is funny. Look, so this one, look, one of the, both of these kind of pop. Except this one for sure I pulled after shuffling. This one definitely just kind of slid up out of there. And they're both freaking no's, okay? I've never seen this happen before. The divine spirit is really pointing something out to you guys. Something is a no. Whatever that could be, I'm going to use my my other deck here, can't remember the name of it, can't think straight because I just can't believe 2 no's just popped out like that. Some of you may already know what that no is, okay? And if you know what that no is, then regardless of my clarification, you go ahead with knowing what that no is and accept that answer, okay? Because that's a double no. That is you got one that's just a regular no, and then you got another no with the exclamation mark there, okay? I've never seen that happen before in all the readings that I do. No. Oh my God, this is crazy. So let's clarify what this no is about. You know, I didn't have no intentions on doing a clarifier at all. I didn't have no intentions on doing any clarifying cards, but this feel like it want to pop out. The Page of Swords here, because I felt like it really wanted to come out. The Page of Swords is all about observation, looking, watching, spying, observing. It can also represent gossip and talk behind the scenes, okay? So it's a no. I don't know if you guys are not paying attention, if you're not being observant, if you're not watching, looking, or investigating, or looking into something, okay? Or if you're wondering if you need to do so, okay? Or if you are not really hearing anything about something, or if you're wondering if there's some gossiping going on, or if somebody's talking about you behind your back, or if you're wondering if someone is looking out for you, or watching you, or spying on you, or paying attention to you, or observing you, then that could be a no as well, okay? And I kind of feel like I want to pull one more clarifier since there was like 2 double no's that popped out. Okay, the Chariot here. The Chariot is all about overcoming obstacles and challenges and getting somewhere. Okay, but in this case here, what I'd like to point out to you guys, this is all about the Cinderella story and the Cinderella fairy tale, because these cards are based off of a fairy tale. In here you see the big castle back here, and you see the pumpkin and the 2 mice. Cinderella wanted to go to the ball. She was struggling. She wasn't, you know, allowed to go do anything, and she really wanted so badly, after working so hard, she wanted to go to this ball and meet her Prince Charming and get married and happily ever after, but she didn't really have any means or opportunities to get there. So her fairy godmother appeared out of nowhere and granted her a way there through this pumpkin that she turned into a beautiful carriage, and these mice who she turned into regal, beautiful horses to get her there. However, in this situation, you see, this is still a pumpkin and this is still 2 mice. You know, so you guys could be desiring to really, truly overcome those obstacles and challenges, but these 2 mice are going down 2 totally different paths. So they're not even taking this pumpkin, which should be a carriage, down the same path. They're parting ways. They're splitting up. They're going their own separate ways here. Okay? So it's possible that maybe you guys were hoping you could overcome whatever this is in your situation, but maybe it's not going to happen because it's got you split in 2 different directions, or it's got you and something else or someone else or whatever split in 2 different directions. It could be that you guys don't know where you're going. Or it could also be that you guys don't know how to overcome this obstacle, or maybe you won't overcome this. Maybe, you know, maybe, like I said, because you're not looking out, you're not watching, observing, or really trying to see where this can go or how you can overcome this obstacle. Maybe that's it as well. You guys will know how this resonates with you, and if you don't know yet, it's going to hit you at some point later on. You can say, oh, okay, that's it. Because that's as far as I can take that. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Answer Simple deck for advice real quick here. And then I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card for you guys who are finding that this reading is resonating with your love life. Even though this is a general reading that can apply to any area of your life, I'm going to go ahead and pull Love Life cards from the Romance Angels anyway. And remember that those messages can be general sometimes as well. So anybody might be able to take messages from it in some form or another, okay? But let me go ahead and see what comes out of the Answer is Simple deck. And there we go. And this is don't sweat the small stuff, okay? Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't let something, if you notice, so small, like this little pesky mice eating his apple on top of his bear, don't let it get to you. Don't let it bother you. So don't let the small pesky things bother you. Don't sweat the small stuff, okay, you guys? So even though something that seems so small and pesky is getting on your nerves, just don't let it bother you or get to you. Don't sweat it. Final card here, Romance Angel card. For those of you who find that this reading resonates with your love life in any form, but keep in mind, like I said, these cards sometimes can be quite general with the messages, so these could possibly apply to anyone, but in case this reading applies to your love life, it says keep an open mind, okay? Keep an open mind. So you guys may have had some certain kind of expectations, and that's why you got that no twice. It's telling you to keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations or whatever. You also has, it is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? Keep that in mind. That is the Sagittarius reading. I appreciate you guys so much. If you like this reading, please hit the like button. Please comment and let me know how this reading resonated with you. If it did resonate with you, how you feel about me reading the cards in reverse now. And if it made any sense, because it said that feedback helps me because I don't normally read my cards in reverse, and that's something I'm recently doing. Okay, so your feedback helps me a whole lot, and be supportive of one another. I love seeing that. And don't forget to check out my other videos in which I'm doing a little bit of life coaching, and also just like, you know, having some discussions that I feel like will be helpful to some of you guys with, because I try to talk about things that relate to some of the issues that come up in the readings and what I see in comments and things like that, because I want to do more than just do readings. I also want to be helpful to you guys and help you guys grow and progress. So I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, so you know when other videos and readings come out. Peace, love.